Hello, my name is Kathleen Chiras, and today we will have the pleasure of interviewing one of the top buyer agents of Buyer Agent Search, Casey Donovan of Melbourne, Florida. Casey is a real estate broker associate and is a certified distressed property expert. She represents both residential buyers and sellers and offers help and advice on short sales and foreclosures. She is a top agent in this very client-focused company, which began in 1982. The company has been a member of the Buyer Agent Search National Association for the past 17 years and has consistently provided 10+ services. The company's approach to business is simple but on point. Focus on personal attention and always be available to help or answer consumers' questions. Always remain honest, professional, and ethical in both personal or real estate business transactions. So welcome, Casey, and thank you for joining us here for our Buyer Agent Search interview series. I take it you must know Melbourne, Florida very well. Can you tell us something interesting or unique about living there?
Hi, Kathleen. Yes, thank you for having me. I have lived in Melbourne, Florida my entire life. So it has grown so much since I was born that it's unbelievable. With the space industry, it has always been here in my lifetime, but it's really expanding now with the rocket industry coming here and all the building of the rockets here. You know, we have 72 miles of beaches, so most people think of us as a beach community, and we are. We have, of course, Port Canaveral with the great ships coming. You can get on a Disney cruise anytime you want, or you can head over to Orlando and go to any of those attractions within an hour. We have a great zoo. The Brevard Zoo is a fantastic zoo that's just been growing, and it's wonderful. Got giraffes and everything. It's a really nice place to visit. We've got museums. The downtown has a nightlife, believe it or not. And the downtown is building a hotel, their first hotel. So we're excited about that.
Well, that sounds awesome. I bet you must know the neighborhoods in Melbourne very well. And as you know, when people are coming from out of state or whatever, they don't know the town very well. They don't know the housing market very well. They are interested in finding out if they can live in this neighborhood or that. So can you tell us about the area in terms of like a median price of a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in this area?
Just to keep it short, I'd say the median price range is in the 225 range, 225 to 230. That'd be for a typical 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, maybe 1,800 square foot house. Not on the beach, because of course those prices are going to be higher. So, you know, we do have a lot of beach area, and the low interest rates is something that everyone's taking advantage of right now. So that's exciting.
Well, that would be very helpful for a person coming to that area and getting your expertise on the different neighborhoods around there. And actually, $250,000 is hard to find in many other parts of the country now. So that sounds like a person could get a decent home in a decent price range. So if somebody were coming from, say, out of state, what would you do? What are the kinds of things you would do to help a potential home buyer prepare for a move to Melbourne and the home buying process?
And Brevard County is actually very affordable compared to a lot of the country, you're right. If somebody was going to move here, I would just say, you know, start on the internet like most people do.
If you were working with a buyer, can you tell us a little story about a story of how you helped that buyer recently purchase their home?
Yes, one comes to mind that was recently. We were working with a single woman who was inheriting some money, but not a lot, but enough to get an okay house, but she wanted something a little bit nicer. So we helped her consider different options from private loans to a small bank loan. We investigated those, and we were eventually able to negotiate for the seller of the home to hold a private mortgage between the two of them. So she was very happy about that.
So she ended up getting just the home she wanted, and you were able to help bridge that financial situation so that she could get exactly what she wanted.
She absolutely did, and she's very happy. We've spoken to her since. She's settled in.
As a buyer's agent, that means you're a fiduciary, you're loyal to them, you want to protect them in many ways. How typically do you protect someone who's planning to buy real estate property in Melbourne?
Well, that's a good question. I'd say one big way is that we at our office keep up with education. We're constantly going to different classes, whether it be online or in person, keeping up with education related to real estate, finance, title, law, everything that buyers don't need to be worried about, we'll handle that.
We will be happy at Buyer Agent Search to give your contact information and that of your company to anyone who is considering buying or selling a home in the Melbourne area. Casey, thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today.
Thank you so much, Kathleen, and thank you for your continuing support of small business.